If you can teach people to stand up in the face of the things they're afraid of, they get stronger. You might ask yourself, like, if for 10 years, if you didn't avoid doing what you knew you needed to do, what would you be like? What they could be like if they were who they were, if they spoke their being forward. We don't know the limits to that. We do not know the limits to that, because you're not everything you could be, and you know it. Perhaps there's another way that you could look at the world, another way that you could act in the world, so what it would reflect back to you would be much better than what it reflects back to you now. How many hours a day you waste, or how many hours a week you waste, and watching things on YouTube that not only do you not want to watch, that you don't even care about, that make you feel horrible about watching after you're done. That's probably 4 hours right there. If you're wasting 20 hours a week, you're wasting $50,000 a year, and you are doing that right now. And so if your life isn't everything it could be, you could ask yourself, well, what would happen if you just stopped wasting the opportunities that are in front of you? Who knows how much more efficient? 10 times more efficient, 20 times more efficient. You have no idea how efficient people get. You know, there's this idea that people have a conscience. And you know what the conscience is. It's this feeling or voice you have in your head just before you do something that you know is stupid, telling you that probably you shouldn't do that stupid thing. You don't have to listen to it, strangely enough, but you go ahead and do it anyways. I knew this was going to happen. I got a warning it was going to happen, and I went and did it anyways. And the funny thing too is that conscience operates within people, and we really don't understand what the hell that is. What would happen if you abided by your conscience for 5 years or for 10 years? What sort of position might you be in? What sort of family might you have? What sort of relationship might you be able to forge? Who you actually are is going to be a lot stronger and more welcome than one that's forged on the basis of who you aren't. It isn't merely that your fate depends on whether or not you get your act together and to what degree you decide that you're going to live out your own genuine being. It isn't only your fate. 7 billion people in the world, and who are you? You're just one little dust mote among that 7 billion, and so it really doesn't matter what you do or don't do, but that's simply not the case. It's the wrong model, because you're at the center of a network. You're a node in a network. Things you do, they're like dropping a stone in a pond. The ripples move outward, and they affect things in ways that you can't fully comprehend. And it means that the things that you do and that you don't do are far more important than you think. If you really ask yourself, would you be so sure if you had the choice? I can live with no responsibility whatsoever. The price I pay is that nothing matters. Or I can reverse it and everything matters. If you live a pathological life, you pathologize your society. And if enough people do that, then it's hell.